Hey guys, how you doing? It's Fernando here again with another video. I need to talk to you guys about the future of Red Dead Online. Some people have been seeing because of Take-Two's corporate meeting yesterday and how the CEO Strauss Zelnick acknowledged Red Dead on Save Red Dead Online, the hashtag. People are excited that he just acknowledged that it existed. But I think that we need to take a little minute here and realize what exactly he said. So let's read what happened first before I go on to my opinion. Okay, Take Two CEO acknowledges frustrated Red Dead Online players, but offers nothing else. It's been nearly a year since Red Dead Online's last major update. The long wait for new content has led to growing movement among some players to save Red Dead Online, putting pressure on the developer Rockstar using social media and emails. Today, Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Rockstar's parent company Take-Two Interactive, confirmed that he and his company were aware of all the frustration and assured fans more was planned, but didn't offer any details or a time frame for when those updates would come. Red Dead Online, the multiplayer spin-off of 2018's Red Dead Redemption 2, hasn't received a new substantial update since July 2021. The last update, Blood Money, added some new robberies, clothing items, and a slew of short-lived battle passes. Even before that, large updates to Rockstar's open-world online Western game were rare, often separated by many months of nothing but small weekly events where players could earn a bit of extra XP or cash for playing old content. Again. Meanwhile, Rockstar's other ongoing multiplayer game, Grand Theft Auto Online, continues to receive large and small updates at a much more rapid pace. I wouldn't say rapid pace, I'd say a more consistent pace, but it's not rapid because that has its share. Red Dead GTA Online has its own share of issues too, where they don't update that game enough either, but that's a separate issue. This has led to the tense situation among RDO players who feel frustrated, ignored, and who believe the game is abandoned, like a dead bandit in the desert. Today, speaking to IGN, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick acknowledged the frustration among RDR players, adding that he was flattered by it all. I've heard the frustration, said Zelnick. It's flattering that RDR players want more content, and more will be said by Rockstar in due time. Okay, said more by Rockstar in due time. When have we known Rockstar to come out and acknowledge anything? Like to tell us right away, oh, this is what we have planned. This is our plan for these games. We're gonna release this update then, and this update this month, and we're gonna release the next update after that when this comes around. No, Rockstar does not tell us anything. They don't plan anything or let us know what their plans are. If we get an update, we'll find out maybe a week or two before. Like for example, like the games they released, like the Definitive Edition, we didn't see anything until a week before release, and we found out why because the game was crap. And then for E&E, we also didn't get any updates until maybe like a week before, also because there was not much work done to the game to improve it for next gen. So when Strauss Zelnick says, "Oh, you're gonna hear from Rockstar," I'm like, That's nothing. You're not telling me anything because we already know Rockstar does not communicate to its fan base. They don't say anything, and usually they like to keep everything close to the chest. They don't share any information. They don't communicate with their community. They don't communicate to their fans. So Zelnick, you telling me, "Hey man, you're gonna hear from Rockstar soon," that doesn't tell me anything. After that nothing burger answer, exactly. Zelnick then told IGN that it wasn't his place to talk about RDO's future. So the boss of the company doesn't have a place to say when the updates are coming out. Okay, sure. And instead he would allow Rockstar Games, the company that's famous for not talking to their community, to talk about the updates. Might be coming down the mountain for the game. Rockstar Game talks about the updates that are coming, Zelnick told IGN, and we're working on an awful lot of Rockstar games. Really? So let me see, by the last 8 years, let me see all the Rockstar games you've worked on. You did Red Dead Redemption 2, you did GTA 5, you worked on their online components, and last I checked, as of 2013, the only other game that was released was the Definitive Edition, and we all know how that one turned out. Update. Well, it seems the short of encouraging news was too good to be true. Take-Two sent over a clarification to IGN about its CEO statements regarding the future of RDO, explaining that Zelnick was solely referring to the online servers for the game, and explained it wasn't confirming any future content update that are in the works. Instead saying Rockstar would get to decide if and when such updates would come to RDO. So it's up to Rockstar if they want to update the game. Sure, Selnick. Like, you have no say in the matter. Like you don't decide anything for Rockstar these days. I mean, there is a reason why all the people that were in the creative for Rockstar suddenly just decided to leave. I mean, if a company's making billions of dollars, you don't leave in the middle of making all that money. Ask Dan Houser. Ask what's his name? As Laszlo. Ask I forgot. There's like 3 or 4 more people that just upped out and left in the middle of GTA Online making so much money. Why would you leave if you're making so much money? But they decided to leave Rockstar Games out of frustration. And I think I know why. It's because they're not allowed to make what they want. Zelnick is directing them. Don't let don't let them say, "Oh, it's up to Rockstar." No, dude, you're the one in charge. There's a reason why all the people, all the big creative people in Rockstar Games have left. It's because they don't like being tied down to you. And now you're saying, "Oh, it's up to them." I don't believe that for a minute. Let's read on. IGN also asked Zelnick if Take-Two and Rockstar Games plan on supporting Red Dead Online for the long term. Now, we already know that answer. He confirmed that that is indeed the plan. Now, indeed, the plan means that, the plan is that we'll continue to make sure that the servers that are peer-to-peer that are still up, that's all he's going to reaffirm. And again, offering no specific details or a timetable on when frustrated players could expect any new updates. Of course not. They're not going to let us know. Rockstar doesn't let us know. So I'm not surprised that the CEO of the company won't let us know either. Well, some in the Rockstar community are just happy to hear that some in the community, Red Dead community, are just happy to hear that Red Dead Online has a future and that their frustrations have been noticed. Others are understandably disappointed that nearly a year after the game's last update, Rockstar and Take-Two don't have more to offer. Exactly. I mean, you could just give me lip service by telling me, yeah, we're gonna keep updating the game, but telling me that and then actually giving me something to actually hang my hat on is different. Like you just say, oh yeah, we're gonna support it, yeah, and then you say, oh well, it's up to Rockstar will let you know, it's up to Rockstar, but you're the main boss. You can't tell me that you don't know what's going on over there. Yet, even though the game continues to linger around like the last zombie you need to kill before the next wave spawns, Rockstar has never stopped letting folks invest money into Red Dead Online via in-game transactions, even as its content drop rapidly approaches its second year. This is the main reason why Zelnick, why the response for Zelnick was a nothing burger, because he still wants people to buy gold bars. He still wants people to buy the game. The game has sold 44 million copies. That's a lot of copies, but he still wants you to invest in the microtransactions. So he won't come out and say, "Oh, there's no updates for Red Dead Online no more." No, he's not gonna say that, because then that means who's gonna buy gold bars now? If the game's not gonna be updated, so they're not gonna say that. Oh, we're not gonna update. Of course, we're gonna support the game. We still have plans. We're working on a lot of stuff at Rockstar Games, even though their last 8 years of history shows that they're not. They don't work on a lot but GTA. This is just a nothing burger, and I know like a lot of people like the professional and PvP, they got excited by hearing that Zelnick acknowledged the hashtag Save the Red Online movement. There's one thing to acknowledge. It's a small victory. I understand that part, but there's one thing to acknowledge it, and another thing to actually give a crap about it. Does Zelnick actually give a crap about the movement? Does he care that people are upset and frustrated? Yeah, I mean, anybody else could say, yeah, I acknowledge it. Like so, for example, right now our gas prices are too high, right? It'd be like an oil company executive CEO coming out and saying, oh yeah, I understand the frustrations of the American car driver. The gas is too high. But then at the same time, they don't lower the price. They keep it at $6 because right now they're profiting. They're profiting because there's a war going on, and they could say, "Oh, gas prices. They're using a lot of oil, even though they only get 3% of their oil from Ukraine and Russia. Oh, we're losing out on oil, so we got to raise the price." So they're still gonna do their little song and dance to keep people happy and not get them upset. And that's exactly what Zelnick did. That's all he did. He just he knew he was going to get the question, so he knew he had an answer prepared already, and it's a nothing answer. It's saying something without saying anything, and that's exactly what he did. He didn't say anything. In fact, I'm pretty much he threw Rockstar under the bus by saying, you know what, I talked to them. They're the ones that need to tell you what's going on. And of course, Rockstar ain't going to say one peep because they've never said anything. They never tell you anything. So as much as I would love for Red Dead Online to get an update, I'm sure they'll get something. But I'm not even if we get an update, it's gonna be copy paste crap. I could see in the summer, maybe in the summer, who knows? I don't know when they're gonna release anything. I could see them releasing more telegraphs, maybe adding more missions to Blood Money, maybe adding more free mode missions. Whatever they have in the back burner that they were working on before they decided to completely abandon the game, that's probably what we'll get. Hopefully, we get the properties, but I don't. I have no hope for that because that was something that was rumored a while ago. Hopefully, that's in the back burner and that comes out. But I have no hope for the game anymore. Um, I do hope I'm wrong though. I am hoping that I'm wrong. But with these companies and the way they want to make money now, like Strauss Zelnick is just interested in microtransactions. He'll get the game, he'll get a game out, but he'll laden it with microtransactions. Just look at NBA 2K22. That game is just littered with microtransactions. Like you gotta buy VC points for this, VC points for that. You can spin the wheel, so you could try to win more VC points, which is just taking your VC points away. And then they even created like a little town where everything's branded. You could buy branded stuff on the town. And it's like a little wannabe RPG town that you're like in. And then you gotta spend the VC points to get the shoes, and you could get the shorts and all that other, and what haircuts, and I don't know what else. But it's just more microtransactions. They just want you to spend more money on the game. They're not content with the $60 and now $70 that you're spending on the game. They want you to recurrently just keep spending money. Just like in GT Online. They want you to continue to buy shark cards. That's the only reason why they release updates. Because they know that they'll hook new people, and that's why everything is regard to new people, because that's what they're focused on. They want the new people who don't have that much cash grinded in GTA Online to, when the new updates comes out, those are the people they're going to focus on, because that's where they want because they're going to want the content right away. They're not going to grind money to try to get the content. They're going to spend shark cards. They're going to spend money on shark cards so that they could get the new content. And that's where Rockstar hooks people. And they're gonna hook them on GTA Plus, so some of the stuff is gonna be exclusive to GTA Plus because they want that subscription money. And they don't care if they're gonna upset the people that have been playing 6, 7, 8 years. They don't care about you. They only care about the newer people that are coming in that are willing to spend money on the game that don't have millions of dollars already grinded. And that's just sad truth. Same thing with their basketball game. They don't care about the people from last year's game, 2K20 or 2K21, all the money they spent on VC points for their cards, for the card game that they have on there, for the gambling that was on there last year. They don't care about that. They care about the new game and you spending more money now on this game. Besides the $70 you spent, they want you to spend on VC points. And that's true for every other game that Take-Two releases. So, like I said, I have hope that maybe something will come of this, but I have realistically, I don't think so. I don't believe a word Zelnick says. Until I see Rockstar release a newswire that says that there's an update coming for Red Dead Online, I don't believe there's anything coming in the near future for Red Dead, but I hope I'm wrong. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have a good one.